Welcome back. As we're answering questions that clients often have in the process of buying and selling, buyers will often say, I'm super excited to buy this home. I've fallen in love with this home and I really want to own it. How long should it take before we hear back? And one of the most anxious components of having written an offer and put yourself out there and you've fallen in love with a property is the anticipation and the waiting for when will we hear back on the offer that we wrote. So within all purchase contracts, there's a deadline for response. And that deadline really is a response for acceptance. So that deadline, if the seller is going to accept your offer, they need to respond by the deadline that you put in there. So if we're writing an offer today and we're offering for them to have 48 hours to respond, they would need to accept our offer by the time they respond to that. Where there's a little bit of confusion for most buyers is that deadline really just matters on the acceptance. Because if a seller is going to counteroffer you and they go past that, they can still respond because they're countering your offer, and they would need to extend their own response time and then give you a response time to then respond back. So each offer can be different. Each one can take different time. The key behind response time is conveying your desire for a response to whoever you're working with, and making sure that they convey that to whoever the other side is working with. That we're looking for a quicker response, or we're not worried about the response time, take their time. Whatever's gonna fit you, just convey that. Typically, if it's conveyed, people will respond quicker if they know that you're anxious about the response, unless it's something that they really just need more time on. So when it comes to how long should it take to get a response, you should, on average, have a response back one way or the other by the time the deadline you placed in the original offer reaches its expiration. Usually it's before that. Typically it's before that. Occasionally it can be otherwise, but stay in communication with the people that you work with and it will work out, and the anxiety and the nerves will be lower, and it will be a fantastic experience. Have a great day.